blue corner is Anvarzhan Shodiyorjon of Kyrgyzstan. So there is the number 3 seed, just 23 years of age. And he comes here as the reigning Asian champion. Received a bye in the round of 32. His opponent over in the blue corner prevailed over the man from Zambia with a unanimous point decision winner victory. That is KHODZHIEV, the 23-year-old from Kyrgyzstan.
Round 1.
So we're in the 48 kilogram minimum weight division, and this all Central Asian affair between boxers from Uzbekistan and Kyrgyzstan. The southpaw, wearing red, is the tournament number 3 seed, and that is Shodiyorjon MELIKUZIEV from Uzbekistan. Comes to the ring as the reigning Asian continental champion. The southpaw wearing blue, who is gliding around the boxing ring atop fleet-footed movement, is Anvarzhan KHODZHIEV, 23 years of age, and he part of a 4-strong. And he part of a team that is competing really well here in Dubai. So both men highly decorated, each enjoying podium success on the continental stage. Stab jab to the body, not too far away from MELIKUZIEV. And then working both body and head effectively. Effective defenses behind the high-held hands from MELIKUZIEV. So boxer just coming together on the inside. Well, he's trying to use lateral movement clockwise to his left, but he was picked off by an overhand left there from MELIKUZIEV. But he really does possess a fantastic set of wheels. Because KHODZHIEV was just touched with a thrusting jab to the body. He's trying to close the gap and escape without reply after he launched a 2-shot salvo. Wonderful punch picking. It's a nice bit of sportsmanship, because when he was trying to dart out of the corner counterclockwise, he tripped over the feet of MELIKUZIEV, got his hand caught in the ropes and went down to the canvas. But MELIKUZIEV on hand to help KHODZHIEV back to his feet. Leaping left hook, leaping right hook is off the mark, and it was countered immediately by KHODZHIEV. Intriguing round of boxing. Both men back to their corners briskly to receive instructions. Close round of boxing where both men enjoyed success in their preferred territories. Terrific skill in evidence in this all southpaw affair. KHODZHIEV is an adept switch hitter, but operated strictly as a lefty. And a 3-2 split just in favor of MELIKUZIEV. Had it gone the other way, I don't think there would have been too many complaints after a really competitive opening round in this 48 kilogram minimum weight bout.
Seconds out. Round 2.
Well, just as I said that he spent the entire opening round as a southpaw, KHODZHIEV has come out as an orthodox boxer, and that is why MELIKUZIEV was stamping on his lead foot. Now he's back to the left-handed stance. Respect level high between these two Asian Championship medalists. MELIKUZIEV, the reigning champion from the event in Chiang Mai in Thailand earlier this year. There he sinks down to his right and scores with a right hook to the body. KHODZHIEV's continental success came in the under-22 edition in 2022. That was in Tashkent, the Uzbek capital. And earlier this year he competed in the World Boxing World Championship event up in Liverpool. Back for a second consecutive appearance here, having competed in Tashkent on the global stage 2 years ago. Terrific shot selection by both men. That's the forearm down to the back, which just caused KHODZHIEV to touch down. Operating as an orthodox boxer right now. Right hand lead was, again, an effective shot. He's spoken to about turning his back on his opponent, but that's because KHODZHIEV had ghosted away. Good leaping right hand out of the southpaw stance from MELIKUZIEV. And just having trouble with his balance here is KHODZHIEV. He's been to the canvas on a few occasions now. Oh, solid left hand, but it was countered immediately. And both men launching lead right hooks as they were currently operating as southpaws. Switching back orthodox now is KHODZHIEV. Sneaky punches landed on the inside. KHODZHIEV's just appearing to arrive at the target slightly more quickly than those of MELIKUZIEV during that coming together. Looking for the right hook to the body, but there's a wonderful left cross, and it brings about a standing count from the referee. A left cross out of the southpaw stand, straight in between the defenses of KHODZHIEV. Now remember, that's not necessarily impactful in IBA 3-round boxing. But the pride of KHODZHIEV, we'll see him go in pursuit of his get back. And again, he's touched down once more. So the second round in the book, remember the first was edged on a 3-2 split in favor of MELIKUZIEV. This man had a standing count against him in the second round. Solid left cross landed out of the southpaw stance from MELIKUZIEV. I think it's the man in red with that left cross at the punctuation point that did the better work in that second round. And what say the judges? And MELIKUZIEV has taken it on a clean sweep of the cards, which gives us 20 points to 18 for 3 of the 5 scoring judges. And a 10-8 scorecard returned in the second round, so that's actually 20-17 for judge number 5. He's in a good position as we prepare to go into the final round.
Your third and final round.
So as we move into round number 3, Anvarzhan KHODZHIEV. Taking a good right hook there, but he's got a big deficit to overturn because he's trailing 20 points to 18 as he takes another right hand to the body and left hand over the top. And the onus is on him now to try and get himself back into contention. Credit to him, he's going about his man, blasting down to the body. But in doing so, could just be putting himself in danger of being walked onto a shot. He's trailing 20 points to 17 for judge number 5, 20 points to 18 for 2 of the judges, and the other 2 scores are deadlocked at 19 points apiece. But despite being in the advantageous position for 3 of the 5 judges, MELIKUZIEV continuing to set about his man, not willing to be backed up, the tournament number 3 seed. Good right hook to the body once again, clubs him down to the canvas with a forearm shiver to the back of the neck. Good work to the body from MELIKUZIEV. Terrific burst of punches. And KHODZHIEV, well, he's got to try and do something different here, but I think his speed may be just diminishing a little bit. Because he's been scored upon, he's been worked over to the body. That shot disrupted his boxing stance and pushed him back to the ropes. And he's going to find it very difficult indeed to win this round in that posture. And I wonder whether that body shot has taken something out of him, because he's disengaged, he wasn't really punching. And remember, piling up points like this isn't going to get it done. As another body shot catches him, I think the referee would have been well within his rights to issue a count there, because it was a thrusting jab to the body, caught him as he was trying to come forwards, his feet slipped from beneath him, and he wilted down to the canvas yet again. That's at least half a dozen times that the gloves of Anvarzhan KHODZHIEV have touched down on the floor. He's having difficulty with his footing in the ring tonight as he takes another right hand to the body, followed by a left. He bites down on the mouthpiece and tries to get his way back into contention, but proving that he's not going to be outdone in the roughhouse stakes is MELIKUZIEV. Final 30 seconds of the round. There's another left cross which causes Anvarzhan KHODZHIEV to back up. And I think this may be becoming something of a survival mission here now, because he was scored upon repeatedly. Credit to him, he tried to change the tactics and back up MELIKUZIEV. But oh, that's a cracking left cross again from MELIKUZIEV. Then he pushes down on the back of the man's neck. And the gloves have touched down once more. Another solid left cross catches KHODZHIEV as he looked to uncoil his own hook. And in trying to go for the big final round that he needed, he walked right into the wheelhouse of Shodiyorjon MELIKUZIEV. And I think that it's going to be a clean sweep of the cards in favor of the tournament number 3 seed. The man in red, very effective indeed in every facet of the game, particularly his front foot pressure. Let's get the official particulars at the conclusion of that bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, on ring B, your winner by unanimous decision, in the red corner representing Uzbekistan, Shodiyorjon MELIKUZIEV.
So, Shodiyorjon MELIKUZIEV, a unanimous point decision victor over Anvarzhan KHODZHIEV in a contest of high skill between two highly decorated boxers. But it's the tournament number 3 seed who goes through to the quarterfinals. He's earned himself at least $10,000 US. And here is an example as to how he did it. Terrific punch picking, particularly with that backhand. And he proved himself to be the boss in just about every facet of the game the deeper we got into the contest. But a terrific contest where KHODZHIEV never stopped competing